Well, finally I get to introduce you guys to a project I've been wanting to talk about for a while. A friend approached me and asked if I could help them build their camper. They have a brand new 2020 Ford Transit Connect. I'm telling you, this thing is great. The space that it has, the features it has, it's going to be a fun build. But anyways, to get to it, I want to introduce you to Marianne. So what's your goal with this? What are you trying to do?
Well, I do a lot of camping with my family, and I have 6 grandkids, and I always end up sleeping with one of them in their bunk bed, and I'm too old for that. So I decided I wanted to get an RV, but then I thought, well, I don't want to store an RV in the winter time. So then I thought, well, what can I do that will work for me, where I don't have to pay for storage, where I can actually still use my vehicle and park it in my parking spot. So I thought a Transit Connect, and this has been the absolute best buy of my life. I would never go back to a car or a truck. I've had them all. I've absolutely loved this Transit Connect.
Yeah, I would say for size, this is like amazingly perfect. Cause like you can park in like any parkade.
Absolutely.
You can park in any city parking stall. In fact, this would
Absolutely.
probably even fit into the small vehicle parking stalls.
It does,
Yeah.
actually. And I was concerned about when I put my air vent on that I wouldn't be able to fit into the parking stalls. But I was actually just downtown Edmonton the other day, and I got out. Yep, it's okay.
It all fits.
It's all fits, all good. So yeah, I had no issues with it whatsoever. So
Yeah, I'm not quite 6 feet, and it's pretty much at my head level.
Yeah.
So with your vent, that's easily under.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an exciting vehicle. So long term, what do you want to do? Is this just something for the summer?
No, long term, my goal is I would like to retire in a few more years. I want to have this all paid off, built out, everything done. And then I'd like to go over to Europe, perhaps Ireland and Scotland, and ship this over there and do some traveling around. So, you know, I've talked to you about how I can adapt things for when I get over there, because the power outages are a bit different there. So I want to keep my options open for that. And
Yeah.
so that's kind of my tentative plan. But you know what? I plan on traveling around, going down to the States once the borders are open again and we don't have to isolate for 14 days. That
Yeah.
kind of stuff. I have lots of friends down there. I have some extended family, and I just want to do the stuff that I never got to do, raising kids and working for a living full time. So
Yeah.
that's my goal.
Do you know what fuel mileage is in this? What do you get?
You know, I just came back from Grand Prairie. I filled up in Edmonton. I went to Grand Prairie and I came all the way back to a White Court, and then I had to fill up. So
It was 600 or 700K at least, yeah.
So it was really good. It was really good on gas.
And what is a tank? How big?
You know what? I don't even know. I just fill it until it's full.
I'll do some Googling and I'll put it in the video so people can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then as far as the front cab goes, it looks like it's crazy comfortable.
it is. The seats are amazing. They're designed for long distance traveling, right?
Yeah.
A lot of traveling, and they're excellent.
And then what were some of your requirements? What did you want to get out of it? What did you want to have in the van that were like deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me is I had to have a toilet. I absolutely have to have a toilet. I am not getting out at 2 o'clock in the morning to go pee in the bush. Ain't doing it. So that was an absolute requirement, and we're going to figure that part out here in the next part of this build. You'll see how we're doing this.
What toilet did you get?
I ended up getting an airhead, a composting toilet. It's top of the line toilet, and I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad I made the investment for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to see how we can fit it in here. It will work. It will absolutely work.
Yeah, probably in the back corner there, but we're gonna have to do some creative carpentry to make
that's
that one
right.
go. But
That's
we'll crack that one.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing is I wanted to be able to, if it's pouring rain outside, that I can sit inside and do a little bit of cooking. I don't need. I am not much of a cook, but I can boil water and make coffee. So you know,
Yeah.
I will survive. So we're looking at getting a 1-burner stove. I have a 2-burner stove that I will keep for, you know, beautiful days like today and cook outside when I want to. But I
Yeah.
did want to have it so that I can cook inside if it gets rainy and cold and stuff like that. So
Yeah. We were talking a little bit about stealing from Foresty Forest's van and having
Exactly.
a pull-out single burner drawer stove. But we've had our portable stove, and I think we have only ever cooked inside if it was a super busy place or if it was like minus 20 outside.
Right.
And it's like you don't buy a van to go inside the van.
No,
Like you're buying a van because you want to be out.
I want to be out traveling. I want to have a place to sleep. That's it.
Anything else that was deal breaker that you had to have?
No, I don't think so. The bed and the toilet were the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
That was it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy with my fan that I had. I had it installed. I was going to get my friend to install it for me, and then he chickened out and said, I don't want to do that. So I went to Go RV, and they installed it for me there. So
Yeah. Yeah, that fan goes on a lot of vans.
yeah.
And I tell you, on the hot days, it's nice to have that ventilation, because we were in Palm Springs one night, and we ended up in a rest stop with all of our doors and windows wide open, and we had to sleep with it because it was just unbearable.
Oh,
And I mean,
wow.
luckily there was a little bit of a breeze, but yeah, the roof vent would be, because that was the other thing, is like it was hard to fall asleep with all your doors open.
No kidding.
In a public area.
Especially when you don't have a pit bull beside you.
Yeah. Although then you probably wouldn't be getting sleep for other reasons. But,
Yeah.
but enough about pit bulls. We have some more metal to remove before we're ready to start building. So here it goes. Faster